Yo, what's up, fan of thieves? I'm back with another video for you, and I just want to talk about the state of video gaming overall. With Xbox and PlayStation, it's been a little weird lately. You have these games making super profits. I don't know the exact numbers or anything. I'll never claim to know, but I know a lot of these companies are making a lot of money, which is why it's weird to see that so many people are getting laid off. And I know it doesn't directly affect us personally, but the more people get laid off, it feels like the less likely we're going to get to have quality games. And this is just one part of the topics I want to talk about, and it actually is going to segue into the next one. But it's unfortunate to see people, lose their jobs like this, especially when companies are making so much money. And you wonder why that is. Like, you saw Xbox buy Activision, but there have been massive layoffs, and now PlayStation is doing the same with different studios. And I don't know the reason. I won't, again, act like I know what the reason is, but it's just kind of weird that we see all these games supposedly making all this money, but we're seeing a lot of layoffs. So, that's unfortunate. But again, with all the layoffs, one has to think, like, what's going to happen with games? Especially now. Like, I know 2024 has just started, but as far as, the game list that we have coming out this year, it kind of seems a little dry. And I made a video you guys should check out talking about Gen 9 gaming feels like a bunch of nothing, a bunch of emptiness. And I'm going to include Nintendo too. Like, there are some third-party games and stuff coming out for all systems. But just based off of what we know so far, it seems like a lot of stuff's happening in 2025. That makes you ask, what about this year? I don't know anything. Excuse me. I don't know anything about what's going to happen with Switch 2 or anything like that, but I do know there is some third parties, and not everything has to be a AAA game. You can, if you actually look for games, you can find plenty of good games. So don't think just because we don't have many coming out that there's nothing, but it does make you wonder, like, what's going on and how is the future gonna look? I guess one good thing that has happened is apparently Rockstar is gonna start having people come back into the offices. That's awesome, as it can mean that the game is maybe close to being done. I mean, obviously it's not released until next year anyways, but still, that's a good sign. I don't know. And I was thinking about it because, let me go here real quick. I'm on the Switch right now, and I was just thinking, like, yo, this year might be the year of the backlog. Like, there might not be anything that's really going to hold your attention as far as new stuff. Like, I can go through this and say, I have something to play, right? Like, there's no way. But it does make me wonder, what really else do we have going on? And I want to ask you guys, like, is there anything that you are really looking forward to this year? Or do you just think that, you'll find some stuff that, here and there you may not have seen before, and now you're like Shin Megami Tensei 5, Vengeance. That's going to be cool. I think the Princess Peach game will be pretty cool. WWE 2K24 is actually looking pretty legit. That's the thing, like, there's so many games that are remade and remastered and stuff like that. And again, maybe I'm overthinking right now, but I know for a fact sometimes there are games that are coming out. Ace Combat's coming out for the Switch. That'll be a fun one. But it really does feel like this year is light. Like, Unicorn Overlord, I'm looking forward to that. That's going to be a big one for me as a fan of that type of game. But when I really think about it and sit there, I'm like, man, what's next? What's next for 9th gen gaming, and what's next for Nintendo truly? Like, the Pokemon game, the Legends ZA got announced. That's next year, and that's my point. Everything seems like a next year. So it's like, what do we do this year? For me personally, and again, I'm gonna go back, but I'm gonna finish up Samurai Maiden. That'll be one I can do now. Salt and Sacrifice came to the Switch. It's on my other memory card, but Salt and Sacrifice, you know, I did Salt and Sanctuary, so we got that. Where is it at? Hold on one second. Where's that one game? It's getting a sequel. And it slipped my mind. Like, oh, Ender Lilies is getting that sequel. That's going to be a fun one. Okay, so there might be... We might get Grand Theft Auto 6 before Silk Song ever comes out, which is wild. And you know what? Here. Where is it at? Dark Deity. They got a number 2 coming out. I don't know if it'll come out this year or next year, but we got Dark Deity. And then Nexomon has Nexomon 3 they're working on that's probably going to come out next year. So, I don't know. I really don't know. You guys let me know what you think in the comments. Let me know what you guys plan on doing as far as gaming this year. How much of a backlog do you have? You know, all that good stuff. And if you guys enjoyed the topics, if you want to see more gameplay, all that, subscribe. Let me know in the comments what you guys want to see so I can actually get that to you. And I'll catch you guys in the next one, all right? Take it easy.